Welcome back to CTV Morning Live, our Healthy Living segment. Steve Brown joining us, the president of Family Physiotherapy, and he's brought with him a wonderful woman of Visual Stress Solutions, Opticalm. This is Karen Monet. Great to have you here.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Sounds fascinating. All right, so this is something, I mean, Steve, I know you're always looking at bringing new things in, new things for your clients and your patients. This sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's in terms of with visual problems and whatnot, we see it in the clinic, but we've never really had a solution. And when I met Karen, it was kind of a great fit, and so I wanted to bring her on and tell the world.
Well, it is really quite fascinating, and I'm looking at, you're starting to talk about the symptoms and how people are suffering. What exactly is a visual stress?
Visual stress is actually a neurological condition. It's not an optical condition, and it has to do with the visual cortex gets hyperactivated by patterns and lights, and text actually is one of the initiators. And it causes difficulties with reading, difficulties with balance and coordination, and actually health difficulties such as triggering migraine headaches.
People are probably looking for a solution. They're coming to you going, there's something misaligned, there's something going on that I'm having such headaches. Did you ever make the correlation that it could be with the eyes?
No. It was just in terms of recently that we've been doing work with concussions that I was introduced to Karen, and she told me all about what she did, and I was like, wow, this is really neat. This might find some people who need her and need that solution.
Yeah, a lot of the post-concussion symptoms that you see the list of, a lot of them are visual distortions, visual discomfort, and it's not a visual issue from the eyes. Optometrists can check the eyes, they're 20/20. It's once it gets into the visual cortex and it starts to go, I can't take these lights, I can't take these patterns, and then it's not sending the right information to be processed. So it's not a processing disorder, it's a perceptual disorder.
And it all comes down to, right, there's colors, there's different things that are going to throw things off, and oftentimes you hear with educational therapists saying that color, even for children with their focus, with dyslexia.
Yeah, they'll use colored paper. Right. We have colored overlays we use in our testing to find out what color. And we have this device here, it's called an Intuitive Colorimeter, and we can go through 360 colors, 50 different saturations of that one color, and then intensities of light. So as the individual is looking inside the box with darkroom, they're getting accustomed to that color, and they'll find one. Some they find, oh, I can't look at that, and others, their body relaxes, they feel calm, and the text stops moving, or whatever pattern we're looking at inside this box stops moving.
That's amazing. And so there's a variety of colors and a variety of lights. So then once you realize the combination that works, what happens then?
We get this custom made into a lens. It's a lens combination. It might be a combination of green and turquoise. And then we get it made into, we work with optometrists. Individuals pick out their frames. And then like this little guy, his color is a soft yellow. For him, that helped reduce his attention deficit issues. Still has attention deficit problems, but he doesn't get distracted by light that he was hypersensitive to before.
And other colors too, so everyone has their own distinct combination.
My daughter's is this soft bluey purple color.
And what is the reaction once they're getting used to wearing the glasses and seeing things? You know, it's not that they're seeing things differently, it affects them differently.
When they're looking through the color, they're seeing things white. If they're in the right color, things are clear. And their body relaxes. They often, wow, it's so calm. That's Opticalm. That's why I actually use that name, because they feel calm. Oh, I didn't realize I could see like this. And they're looking around going like this. When we're testing, they just have the little discs, and they're going around going, wow, everything looks so great. All it is a color. That color wouldn't work for me. That color wouldn't work for you. It works just for them.
Interesting how you said for when we see the color, but when they see it, it's even.
It neutralizes the signal that's going to their brain, and it calms it so they see the world the way it should be. Not moving, not distorted, not flashes of color, just the way that you and I who don't have it see the world.
Interesting information. So now you're going to be doing some clinics at some of your different locations. Is that how this is going to work?
That's right. Yeah, they can contact us at Family Physio or contact me, and we can put Karen right in charge and let them see Karen for sure.
That is amazing. And you know what? It's interesting when you talk about the concussion. There's so much information going on right now that I have a feeling people are going anything right now to be able to see some of the symptoms or be able to see things properly and not get the headaches that you were talking about.
Yeah, migraines are a big problem in our, as lights, fluorescence and things, it's really causes a lot of problems. So.
Some great information. Thank you so much.